Let's do it.
It's hot.
Yeah.
143 degrees.
Where?
3:30 this afternoon. That was the temperature measured on the tarmac in front of the Duck Fire Department at 3:30 this afternoon. They used one of those heat guns or their heat imaging things, thermal imaging things they use in the fire department. 143 degrees. And I can attest that on the leeward side of the houses I was working today, since the wind was blowing out of the southwest, what little wind there was at times, leeward side being the side that the house blocks the wind.
Okay. You know me so well. I didn't know which side that was.
Okay.
Yes. Okay.
Which is the majority of houses, because think about it. You want it where the sun. Anyway, I can attest to about 130, 140 coming off those concretes.
You really think it was that hot?
Yeah. When you combine the sun, think about the sun, peak temperatures are usually around 3:30, 4 o'clock. Mm-hmm. So you combine that with the heat, the 93, it's rarely above the 90s on the beach. Rarely does it get above 90. When it does, it's usually, 5 degrees warmer over here. So, yeah, 143 degrees was the temperature of the pavement.
Well,
yeah.
I was drinking a cold high noon at Cahill's pool. It didn't feel that hot to me there. Now, yesterday, it got a little hot while I was painting outside.
Right. Yeah.
Maybe not that hot, but it did. And there's wind here where we are.
Yes.
So it didn't feel as
well,
bad.
and you were not on the sun side for the mud until as the day got on. Of course, your back would beg to differ on that. Holy cow! I got home and was like, oh, hello, lobster. Look, kind of how I looked after sitting by the pool at Williamsburg the other day with no shirt on.
My back is a little sore. little pink.
Yeah. So anyway, all right, one more day of that, and then we get a little break, and then it's right back in the 90s the weekend.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So we'll have to do some painting in the morning. All right, recording Wednesday. We always have to say this. The show drops Thursday afternoon. So this morning we will have been painting the front of the house.
No, not tomorrow. We don't have any primer. We got to go get primer.
Oh, we got to get primer?
I don't know why we did that. We bought 4 cans of paint and only 2 cans of primer.
Well, no, okay, because there's 2 different types, satin and flat. The satin is for the brick.
Yeah, satin is for the brick and the flat is for the siding.
Uh-huh.
But we still only bought 2 cans of primer. I mean, we're just painting the whole house. I mean, I knew I wanted to buy section by section,
Bill, what did you do to us?
Bill's probably laughing, but anyway, we do need to. I've been thinking about it. If we could go get 3 more cans
of primer,
which
the color doesn't look all that bad. The primer, it's bright. It's a Carolina blue. It's a slate grayish, little blue in it.
Yeah, we're not doing
I know we're not. I just it
does brighten. It's crazy how it brightens it though.
Yeah.
But I've been thinking if we got 3 cans of primer, that should finish up the garage.
Yeah.
Above the garage, because we could do that.
Right.
And then possibly like that side.
The north
Is
side.
that the wayward side?
Leeward.
Windward
and leeward. Yeah, that
so
would
anyway,
be the north
we
side.
could get maybe that side.
That's the north side.
Or this side, really. Either one.
The north side is going to be.
The sides shouldn't take too. I mean, we're not doing the top. We have figured out that I'm too chicken to get up on that ladder.
So I bought a telescopic. What do you? I bought a pole.
Did you buy one today?
I built a telescopic pole today. It's supposed to go up to 23 feet. So even if on the ladder, get up on the ladder a little bit, so at least you're a little closer, we should be able to go all the way up. We'll experiment with it.
Yeah, but you're not going to be able to cut in.
We're doing the primer with this.
Oh, okay.
So let's at least try to get the primer done.
Okay.
So anybody that's listening that has a lift,
yeah,
maybe scaffolding, but the lift would be great. When we looked at the prices for lifts, ouch! I didn't realize. I remember when I was working for Joe Hartman, the late Joe Hartman, and we would get lifts to do access points and security cameras and stuff. I remember it was about 300. No, what did I say it was?
It was 369.
369. That was for like a week when we were doing it before the pandemic. Now it's like a day.
So either a lift or if anyone has any scaffolding that we could borrow.
Anybody wants to trade out painting?
Yeah.
We'll buy the paint. You provide the labor.
We'll give you free advertising
we'll
for a year.
Trade it out on the show.
So we're for those, we just kind of jumped into it, but we are painting our house that is brick on the bottom and asbestos shingles on the top. And so it's a brown, and we are painting it like a dark blue, not quite navy. It's got a little bit of gray in it, but we have to do, thanks to Bill
Rawson at
Sherwin-Williams in Elizabeth City. We have to do a primer first, which I know is the right thing to do, but I really didn't want to do it.
Yeah,
but so basically, we're painting the whole house twice.
But he did give us. We got the paint with the anti-bug and.
No, not yet. No, the only place he said we should do that is like where the light, when we paint like the white part up top. Like he said, because it's like another $15 a gallon.
Oh
like,
wow! I thought we were doing
he
the whole
said
house.
just do it.
Just do it with the white, not with the dark.
But we got the. What's it called? The kind of paint we got, it's got like so basically when it rains, it washes the house every time. So we got that kind of paint. So anyway, we'll see, but that's where we are. All right, painting away. Okay. I was painting in biker shorts and a sports bra yesterday.
I was enjoying the view as I mowed the grass.
I told Amy Ennis, I said, I went with your philosophy today. If they see it, they see it. Who cares? You'll never see them again.
What? Maybe a half dozen people drive down this road.
You know, you'd actually be surprised
how many people
drive down and they like kind of hang out right here at the water, look at the water and stuff.
That's true.
I'm like, okay.
That is true. You're right. There are a lot more people who drive down here
than what you realize.
Than you realize. Yeah.
But anyway, so that's that. That's it.
Okay. Start show. There. iPad wouldn't help, but anyway. Hey, it's the Sam
and M
podcast, episode 26, half a year in the books.
And what do you know?
26 already. At Sam Walker, obxnews.com. Find us on your favorite podcast app, on the YouTube, on the Book of Faces. Like, follow, subscribe, hit the bell, and share. We can't say that enough. Do that more. Thank you, everyone that's been doing it. But hey, everybody, even if you only watch 3 seconds of the video, hit like. It helps. Because somebody might watch 3 minutes, 30 minutes, the whole hour, whatever it turns into. Give us those 5-star reviews, too. We are brought to you by StatelinePowerWash.com, Miles Carpet Cleaning, Harlow Photography, Caribbean Pools and Spas, CoinJock Catering Company, and CMIT Solutions of the Outer Banks. So, episode 26. What do we got on the docket today?
I've got a couple shout outs.
Oh, shout outs. Okay. Well, let's play the music for the shout outs then. There we go.
So my friend Deanna sent me a private Facebook message today. She said, I'm just getting caught up on last week's podcast. My granny had a calendar too, and we had lots of calendars.
The calendar that you're talking about was it was more like a diary calendar.
Yeah,
what went on a daily basis.
Yeah, she said her grandma had the same thing.
Oh, wow.
And they have lots of those. She also said that we crack her up, and I was like, can be a little bit crazy, but anyway, she's really a sweetheart. Casey, is it Codis?
Yes,
Codis. Sorry, Casey, I can never say it right. I apologize. Williamsburg is their getaway.
Okay.
Craft 31 is the restaurant that they go to. So next time, that is our next go-to place.
All right, I'm looking it up right now.
Craft 31.
Got to figure out where it is. Craft 31, Strawberry Plains Road. I don't know that.
Isn't Strawberry Plains Road like out by that Target and stuff out that way? Why? I feel like I do know that.
No. It is. Oh, okay. It's over by. It's over like when you're going to go to. Oh, okay. It's south of that. So that is Monticello. Mm-hmm. It's south of there, right along 199 and Strawberry Plains. Strawberry Plains Road is a road that runs alongside 199. I know where it is now. It's sort of out where you go if you're going to take Route 5 out to Jamestown. Mm-hmm. So it's on that west side. It's that kind of side where we don't really go a lot because we never really realized.
So it's nowhere near the Target.
It's south of the Target, so it's like a little ways down from the Target, but sort of out that way direction. Okay. No. the Target where the Chick-fil-A is, not the Target by Water Country, because there's 2 Targets.
No, I know. I'm talking about the one that's over there by where that park was. We used to take the kids out
Yes.
to the park.
Yeah.
It's out that way?
That's out that way.
Oh.
That's where the Publix is.
Yes.
Publix, Target, Chick-fil-A.
Yes.
Yeah.
That's what I was thinking.
Okay, you were right. Okay, yeah, I mean, it's sort
Look
of
at me.
kind of out that way. Yes. Okay. All right, so Craft 31, trendy haunt featuring craft beers and creative fare, including pub grub and American meat. All right.
So I'm in.
Okay.
I'm in.
We will check it out.
And then lastly, this is just, I know she gets a shout out every now and then, but I love her. Donna Walton and
Yes.
we just had our 1-year friend anniversary on Facebook. It's crazy to me that I only met her a year ago because I do feel like I know her more than that. But she also had a surprise gift from her the other day.
Oh, yeah.
I should have put it on.
Oh.
She sent me a beautiful necklace that when she had been traveling with work years ago had picked up. Oh, Korea maybe. I gotta think where it was.
Was it Japan or Korea? It was Korea. I'm trying to think.
Do
Do you want me to go? Well,
card
you
is
want to
right.
fill or you want me to fill?
Hold on.
All right, you
fill.
go get it. Don't take the headphones off so you don't go rip everything out of the wall. All right. Well, while you're doing that, we'll give a shout out to Gino Say from Lost Colony Tavern in downtown Mania. He's been getting all his podcasts caught up, and Gino, while he's down in Honduras, dealing with what he's been having to deal with down there, and our thoughts with you. We'll get it done. He was talking about all the podcasts he had been listening, he'd been catching up. He had run out of podcasts. I've got a couple of suggestions. I'm going to tag him on the ones I listen to. Well, I'll go ahead and say it. The Mike O'Mara Show, Ovius and Gilio, if you want some Triangle Sports. Let's see. There's those. Rise and Run, which is the Disney podcast, running podcast, but also what's the Disney host, Pelkey and all them, their podcast. What is that one?
Rise
3,
and
2, 1
Run.
Run. 3, 2, 1 Run. Yeah. 3, 2, 1 Go podcast. Those, if you want to get into the Disney running podcast, there's a lot more.
Because that's what everyone wants to listen
Yeah,
to.
and of course, then there's the Kelsey Run. What do they call theirs? New Heights.
Oh, yeah. New Heights.
Yeah, New Heights. Yeah.
Yeah.
So, all right, we'll talk a little
So-
bit. All right, so back to Donna Walton.
Donna sent me this beautiful necklace. It's like green jade. It's
Right.
beautiful. And she had been in Korea for 17 weeks. And she had time to look around. And she had found this jewelry at a store in Seoul on one of those trips that she went over 6 trips over 17 weeks. Anyway, she's never worn it before, but she knew someday she would know who it was for, and it was me. So
Yeah.
she said it's green, it's gorgeous.
It is.
And then she sent me this card. Where am I?
Right there
showing it?
with the lights, where all the lights are.
This card, which is beautifully hand painted. I'm actually looking for
I'm closer.
I'm going to look for a picture frame. I told her I was going to put it in a frame, and a lady from her church hand painted that card, and I just think it's beautiful. And
Where's the necklace? Upstairs?
it's upstairs.
Oh.
I just didn't want to run up there and get
Okay.
it. Sorry. This lady
Wear it
started
next
painting
week.
when she was 70.
Oh, wow.
That's when she started painting.
Holy
And
cow.
she's like 79. But I'm going to put this, and it's got a little dragonfly on it and irises. And I told her, I said, you don't know this about me, but I love the iris. The iris remind me of my grandmother, and my mom's yard had beautiful bearded iris. So anyway,
Oh, yeah.
so thank you. I just wanted to
remember
give her a
those.
shout out. Love her. Again, she's the reason you wore a tutu. So.
Yes. Tana down in Dallas is one of the
So-
Run Disney family. And Kelsey's, Run Disney family.
She's
That's
just a
like-
run
yeah.
friend. I
'Cause
mean, I
you-
met her through running in at Indianapolis
Yeah.
at
What's the name of that race? Well, you were knocking Indiana out.
Sheep Power.
Sheep Power.
Sheep Power.
And she's getting ready to run.
She's getting ready to do she's training for Dopey,
Right.
and she actually is going to do the women's marathon in Savannah.
Oh, the women's full.
Yes.
Oh, yeah,
And
because
I
she's doing
told-
Dopey, yeah.
And so I'm actually, my schedule's free. I think I've got one thing that I probably can get moved around for that weekend. I'm thinking about going down and just cheering her on.
Okay.
I can't do another full marathon. It's just not in me. But I can go cheer her on.
No.
I can do all the different spots along the way. So anyway, I do love Savannah. So I mean,
Yeah, I like your
you could
excuse to go to
you could
Savannah.
You could go. We could
Another
maybe
one,
go together
right.
or whatever. But anyway, I just love her. She's actually gotten a first time I think she's ever gotten a coach. So I'm kind of
Oh,
watching
geez.
her. She's doing interval. I mean, she's really hardcore training.
Okay.
And she has some like heart palpitations or
Yes.
something and has to be careful. So she's working with someone. So she's pretty badass.
Wow.
So anyway,
Yes, she is.
love my
Yep.
necklace. I'm saving it for this Friday to wear on my Green Friday. So,
Okay.
well, I'll be painting. Maybe you'll have to take me out to dinner after I paint all day.
Go take and get my cell phone fixed. I got an appointment in Best Buy up at Princess Anne.
Oh,
to
really?
see if they'll fix
on Friday?
Yeah, see if they'll fix my phone. So stupid me. We'll talk about the pool cleaning and house cleaning that's turned into, hey, people clean your act up, in a little bit. Now, I got an appointment there just to see if they can do anything. So Friday evening,
Oh.
like Friday at like 7:20.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh,
So oh no, it's actually Independence, not Princess Anne. It's Independence.
anyway, maybe.
Maybe.
See. I might
Okay.
be tired
All right.
because I got to clean cottages on Saturday.
No, I got pools to clean. So, all right, let's thank some of our corporate champions. That of course includes State Line Power Wash, pressure washing, soft washing, painting, concrete floor sealing. They do more than just that. StatelinePowerWash.com, locally owned and operated by Parker and Smith Hammer. Grew up here in Currituck with a local staff, so you know you're keeping it local. With State Line Power Wash, State Line's unique soft washing technique also cleans up the pollinating on your roof, siding, and driveways. And don't forget about the gutters. State Line Power Wash gets out all that debris collected, so when we get that next gutter washer, and then that fills them all up, and then they all fall down. And the wind takes them with them, too. The garage floor needs a new coating, right? Well, using that polyaspartic seal, State Line Power Wash uses the same stuff used in commercial kitchens, concrete seals and coatings, a finishing touch for any outdoor space. Patio, pool pad, driveway. Yeah, there's some pool pads I know that could definitely use that stuff. And new services all the time at State Line Power Wash. They're installing permanent low-voltage landscape lighting and landscape drainage with collaborative custom designs for clients. And, hey, still a little bit of time to book, but we're running out of slots if you want to get the Clark Griswold Award at your neighborhood with their holiday lighting installations for this fall and winter. Don't forget also Smith Hammer at Kingdom Real Estate Services. You can buy, sell a home or land with him. And you'll get a free house wash, roof wash, or deck cleanup if you list with Smith. And check out the Moyock Real Estate Market Facebook group. It's the spot to be for local Moyock real estate. Over almost 200, actually. 5-star reviews on Google. Highest rated in Moyock. So, you know, whatever you have State Line Power Wash do for you, it's going to be top notch. All up and down the beach and all up and down northeastern North Carolina. Schedule now with State Line Power Wash at StatelinePowerWash.com.
And thanks to CMIT of the Outer Banks. When it comes to managing your business, it's important to have the right technology. That's why CMIT works to help businesses. Short for Completely Managed Information Technology, CMIT offers everything a business needs. Their services include tech support, computer and service security, cloud backup, secure Wi-Fi, business phones, and more. With CMIT's help, your technology will stay up and running. For more information, go to cmitobx.com.
And you've asked for it. Now it's here. You can now pay for your founder status on an annual basis at samwalkerobxnews.com. A great way to show your support for me. And in return, you get a 10% discount on the monthly fee for just $129.50. Your supporting journalism as unique as the Outer Banks. Reduced transaction fees help me create quality content faster and guarantee your access for the next 12 months. For existing members, just go to the managed memberships on Patreon and look for samwalkerobxnews.com. For new members, just go to samwalkerobxnews.com and find the join button there. But hurry, that 10% discount as a founder with annual status is only available for a limited time at samwalkerobxnews.com. All right, let's talk about last week. What do you want? Where do you want to go? Because we've got multiples. We've got kind of a hodgepodge of topics. You want to talk about? All right. Okay, there's this trial in Massachusetts that you are all caught up in on the TikTok. Your FYP page is some weird. You think I'm weird with what shows up on my socials?
I don't.
Your FYP is it's either Taylor or it's this trial? What's going on? Give us the whole story here.
Well, it's Karen Reed, Read. Karen Reed out of Canton, Massachusetts.
Okay.
So it's in Boston, outside of Boston. It's like,
Right.
the Boston area.
Okay.
Karen Reed was dating John O'Keefe. John O'Keefe was a policeman in this town. They had all been out drinking. I guess it would have been 2022. I think it was around Christmas time. It was winter time. They were all, which is key in the case. They were all out there. They, meaning her and John O'Keefe, as well as other police officers and their spouses or whatever. They were all out drinking at this bar, and the bar was closing. And they're like, "Oh, we don't want the party to end."
Closing time.
They went, yeah, right. Then they went to another one of those people's houses, like a police officer's house. So she dropped him off. She didn't go inside. She never got out of the car. Went home, and the next morning, I'm giving like Cliff Note versions.
Well, yeah, that's what we don't. We don't. Like, we're not a true crime podcast here.
Right. Gets up the next morning, is like, shit. Excuse me. He's not here. Oh my gosh. I know. I can't.
Timestamp 21. Oh, 21 even. That'll be easy to find.
Sorry. She's like, he's not here. She goes back to the house where he was, and his body is like 20, 30 feet from where she dropped him off, and he's frozen to death. But so then in comes the state troopers. The state troopers end up doing the investigation. Anyway, long story short, they said that she hit him with the car, and he hit his head on the curb, and he froze to death.
And she left the scene. Okay.
She had no idea. There's a whole thing about the broken taillight. There's lots of
taillight.
Yeah, her taillight was broken. There's lots of like inverted. I don't even understand all that. Like inverted video.
Pyramids? Inverted video.
Like they've changed video around or inverted it or something.
Oh yeah, you can. Yes, yeah. So it's 180 degree. Yes.
The people, he has like tons of dog bites on his arm, which really weren't investigated. Didn't have them when he was dropped off. The people whose house he's at had a German Shepherd, but conveniently their German Shepherd was rehomed within a week of this all happening. No one was ever questioned in the house. They never went inside the house. They just took the word of the police officers that he never came in. Like it's a whole thing. Like it's a whole thing. Right. So anyway.
See, I intentionally have made her, she's told me this like 3 or 4 times, I think.
He still doesn't even know it. It's so
I think I know more now in this 3 minutes you've described, 5 minutes, whatever it was, than I had known the whole time.
Well, they're in deliberations, and Caroline's roommate from college, also a bridesmaid in her wedding, she is from that town or 2 towns over. So it would be like us to Camden or whatever.
Right.
And so I asked the mom, I was like, so what do you think? She's like, oh, it is such a cover up. It is such a cover up. And all the people in the whole area, I guess for 2 years, there have been big billboards, free Karen Reed. And it's like a big deal. But her attorney, Alan Jackson, is amazing. And anyway, it'll be interesting to see. I can't believe, like, after listening to the testimony, and granted, I've just gotten clips on TikTok, but
that's how we get our news now.
She
get it in 10
should
second
be free.
bites.
Okay. If anything, she should be free just on the way the case was handled. Like there's text messages from the trooper who was in charge of it. That were to this he was friends with all those cops, and they're like, so have you found anything on her phone? And he's like, not yet, and all these inappropriate things about her. And anyway, just stop.
Sorry, I needed that sound effect.
But y'all, here's the deal. I have been talking about this case for weeks. The trial, I think jury selection was in April, the end of April. It just went into deliberations yesterday afternoon. And I've been talking about this.
Yesterday or Tuesday?
Yesterday.
Oh.
Went into deliberation yesterday. And they're still in deliberation today.
Okay. Well,
no, after watching the trial, like I have watched.
For one day.
It took it should have taken 5 minutes to walk around the room and be like, not guilty, not guilty, not guilty,
Okay,
not guilty.
that's
not
not
guilty.
how. What is she charged with?
She is. That's the other thing. She's charged with manslaughter, whatever that was like premeditated, which there's no premeditation.
All right, so it's not first degree. It's not second degree murder. It's not first
It
degree.
might be second degree.
Okay. All right. Okay. Well, it's a capital. It's not a capital case. That's why I was wondering if that's,
But the FBI and the DOJ have gotten involved.
Oh.
Anyway, I've been talking about this thing every night. I'm like, Sam, get this.
Yeah.
So literally 3 nights ago, y'all, Sam says, where's this even taking place? And I was like, have you not listened to me? And he's like, any of the times I've been talking to you, have you not listened? He said, you know how like you get that glazed look when I start talking Star Wars or spaceships or any of that?
Just about anything else I talk about.
I'm like, yeah. He's like, yeah, that's kind of what I've been doing. I'm like, oh.
Everything.
But my stuff is more interesting.
Say so.
Anyway, I am all in on this.
All right.
And she had better be found not guilty.
Okay. All right. There you go. Emily Walker, attorney at law.
Just stop.
Well, we got to have fun with this show. Come on. All right. I wanted to talk about, we're going to get to do you think we could do, which is going to take longer? Me talking about the latest Disney developments or the Taylor in London?
It's you talking, so you talking about Disney will take longer.
So should we take a break? Yeah. Should we do some commercials? Okay, well, let's thank some corporate champions in. That's probably the best thing to do here. All right. Why is my mouse? Oh, okay. All right, got to find the mouse. Don't run out of battery. I keep forgetting to charge the mouse. I hate those touchpads. They stink because they don't have a right click on a Mac. All right, hey, let's thank another of our corporate champions. That is CoinJock Catering Company, looking to elevate your next event from ordinary to extraordinary. Well, look no further than CoinJock Catering Company. Whether it's a corporate luncheon, a wedding reception, a family reunion, holiday party, or any special occasion, CoinJock Catering Company comes to you with their on-site or drop-off catering, and you can hold your special event at their waterfront venue in CoinJock. Plus, there's the CoinJock Catering food trucks ready to serve their one-of-a-kind creations. Whether it's the redneck egg roll, the brisket nachos, or the bang bang shrimp, those are the favorites of the family. All from their mobile kitchen when they pop up throughout the area. And at Morris Farm Market in Barco, open Friday, Saturday, and Sundays for lunch on Fridays, and then 11 to 5:30 Saturday and Sunday. And of course, they got all the special events and the live music and stuff at Morris Farm. They're out there for that as well. And CoinJock Catering Company still hiring. Hey, they need folks all the time. Weekends, some weekdays available. Opportunity to work catering events with hourly pay plus tips, all depending on position. To book your CoinJock Catering Company for your next event or employment opportunities, just call Louie and David at 704-502-8070. That's 704-502-8070. Like their Facebook page, find out their daily specials when they're out and about with the locations and more information. Now, something I'm going to throw at you here, I'm going to throw it at you on the show here, is this. This just came out today. It is called the Outer Banks Promise, and this is something that the Dare County Tourism Board, the special committee with the Long Range Tourism Management Plan, have been working on, and it's been developed. I've got a whole story up at SamWalkerOBXNews.com right now. Man, I went through the entire list of every website I've worked at for the last 20 years. In the split second, if you realize what just went through my brain. Anyway, I've got the story up right now. They debuted the Outer Banks Promise today, and they also debuted it with this pretty cool video.
The Outer Banks is an amazing natural wonder and has supported a special way of life. Let's do our part and take care of it. We promise to
discover this land of history and inspiration with a spirit of kindness and appreciation.
Let's turn what ifs into let's be prepared. Pack it in, pack it out, and leave no trace.
Wander with wonder, sticking to roads and paths.
Love the beach, respect the ocean.
Be a wildlife star, observing animals safely from afar.
Support local. Small acts have big impacts.
Let's all work together and make a promise to protect the Outer Banks.
Anyway, let's throw
That's
that in.
cool.
Yeah, that's pretty cool. And it's also cool. You can see Daniel Pullen in there, who did our family photos for us. What's her name? Collins. Who's with the Pea Island Preservation Society. I've totally. What? Anyway, it's just cool to see some folks we know involved with that, and so many folks that have pulled this together. Having been to a couple of the meetings that were going on about the planning for this and the creation of it, how it came about. It's really a cool thing. Initiative launched on Wednesday. We've got the link for you at samwalkerobxnews.com. Thanks also to another of our corporate champions,
Harlow Photography. Summer is here, and it's the perfect time to capture those precious family moments or celebrate the achievements of the class of 2025 with stunning senior photos. Update your family album to mark the milestones with a session that reflects your unique story. But hurry, June is fully booked and only a few slots are still in July and August. Don't miss out on preserving these unforgettable memories. Book your session now before it's too late. Contact Harlow Photography today at sharlowphotography.com. Like Stephanie Harlow Photos on Facebook.
All right. Yeah, it's missing. We're recording right now. We're missing Harmonious live stream. So anyway, Ron on the go. What do you think?
I'm devastated. If I can't be there, I mean, I just don't want to watch it. If I can't be there, I don't like watching it. It's like I don't like watching the fireworks. Like,
all right, so you know how the glazed. You don't like watching the fireworks.
I've never liked it. We do it all the time, but I don't like it.
You're not really.
Nope.
You've never said that.
Nope. I hate it. I do not like it. If I'm not going to be there, I don't like it.
Oh, you mean watching the videos?
Like, I don't like watching on the TV.
Okay, you don't
how
like
we'll
the
watch
videos,
DC, like how we'll watch the
Capitol Force.
Yeah,
I always watch
yeah.
that. Yeah.
Yeah. If I'm not going to be there, I would
Boston
prefer.
Pops.
Yeah.
Yeah. You don't.
Mm-mm.
Okay. All right. See, and I'm sitting here where I've literally figured out a way to take the YouTube app and have it play while my phone's in my pocket with my headphones on. You can't do it with the YouTube TV, which drives me nuts because when I'm like working Sundays and F1 races on, the practices on the weekend, I have to take my phone and set it over like by the pool, on a table, and then run around. And eventually my Bluetooth's going to lose connection because I get too far away from my phone. My phone overheats because the video's running. It's sitting out in the sun. Where YouTube, you can run it and have the audio. So I literally listen. When I finish up all the podcasts or the shows I'm listening to and I run out of audio, I'm listening to the live streamers walking around the parks and just listening to it.
Yeah, that just doesn't do it for me. If I can't be there. I mean,
Folks,
I love being there.
It shows you how addicted I truly am. So, yes, y'all. If y'all think it's a we're joking about the addiction.
No, it's real.
It's real. It's real. All of it, as Han said. About the Force. So I won't get into the Star Wars thing today. I've got to get caught up on the Acolyte, which is the latest series to drop. It's getting a lot of hate, but there's a whole reason everything's getting a hate in the modern Star Wars thing. I can go into that on another show. I may actually have to just do a whole separate podcast.
You might have to.
All right. So, but I did want to talk some Disney tonight, only because there are some things I think our listeners actually would be interested in because it's going to affect how you plan for trips.
It's loud.
Part of the reason it's loud in your headphones makes you talk louder. It's not actually loud on the show. It's by design. Okay. Is that better?
Yes.
Okay. Plus, it's music I can get at play and not get a copyright strike on. They don't seem to know that the Tomorrowland music loop, it's not copyrighted. All right, so first off, this came out this week. No more 7 a.m. on the My Disney Experience app trying to get.
Thank God.
Yeah. Well, we say that, but it may not be as good as we think. The Genie Plus is gone. It is going to be no more on July the 24th. Less than 3 years after it was launched, it's changing. It's not going away. She's already yawning.
Sorry.
It's a new Fast Pass system. Yes, it's Fast Pass Plus, what we had before they blew it up.
Sometimes if it ain't broke, you don't need to fix it.
Well, yeah, exactly. Lightning Lane Multi-Pass and individual passes will be called Lightning Lane Single Passes. Begins July 24th at Walt Disney World and Disneyland. So now you can purchase a Lightning Lane pass up to 3 days in advance of your trip, unless you're staying at a Disney resort. Then you can purchase them up to 7 days. Now, I've not seen how that's going to work with the partner resorts, and if they're included. So are Wyndham, Buena Vista,
we stay at
Dolphin and Swan and Dolphin and Swan Reserve. How is that going to work? Are they going to be? Is it only good because there are certain things you get? This is one of them with the previously. So I didn't even find that information. So the way it's going to work is you can go on 3 days before 7 days. So it's kind of like how we do with getting dining reservations.
Right.
Which is you can book up to 30 days in advance unless you're staying at a resort, and you can do it 60 days in advance. This is going to be 3 days for singles, or 3 days for everyone, 7 days if you're staying on a Disney resort. They're going to have the single pass is going to be for Avatar, Flight of Passage, Guardians of the Galaxy, Seven Dwarfs, Rise of the Resistance, and Tron. Notice they didn't put Tiana's Bayou Adventure on there. That's interesting, I think. Now, how much is it going to cost? We don't know. But it's surge pricing. So that means when there's demand's high, prices go up.
Which means when we're there for
October. I don't know.
I'm talking about. I'm
for Princess. Oh yeah, Princess will be peak. It'll be peak rates. Yeah, unfortunately. 20. I think I didn't look on it today, but I saw someone had done a screenshot. I think it's the Mickey blog. $26 was
for
the current
one ride.
For Genie for the Lightning Lane. It was like $26 per person to do the Genie Plus Lightning Lane. Yeah, it was $26.
So is that for 3?
No, I don't know. See, that was for 1. Yeah. I don't know, $26.
I think that's. I don't know.
I mean, that's where it is. We don't know how much it's going to cost. So that's going to. I mean.
I wonder if we can get it with our military tickets because we usually do military.
Yeah. See, there's all the restrictions there. I mean, you still have to do with the tickets that you guys use for Prince's right now. You still have to do park reservations. See, the park reservation thing went away for most tickets back in before we went.
No, it was
April.
in January.
It was in January. Yeah, it was right. It was right after the holidays.
It was before we went in
February.
February.
It's right after the holidays. Yeah. Where now you don't have to do park ride. You don't have to sign up. Say you're going to go to this park. Now, one thing I have seen is that this is going to make things easier for park hopping because you're going to be able to get them at different parks. It's also going to make it easier for those who want to try to do every ride in one day. Because you're going to be able to, because park hopping's back, but this is also going to make it a little easier because you're going to be able to plan that out.
I just don't know that $26 for one ride.
I know. And you're not going to be able to do multis. Like if you do one, like say you wanted to do Tron 2 or 3 times, you can only get one per day for that attraction.
I'm okay with that.
Yeah, I mean, that does.
I'm okay with that, but like if it was $30 for 3 rides, that'd be worth it. 3 fast.
Well, that's what we're going to say. Are we going to get 3 for, say, $50? Would that be worth? I don't know.
That'd be over a 4. That's $200. That's like a whole nother park ticket.
That's a whole nother ticket. 1 day park ticket.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know. They're going to get us. They're going to get us either way. So that's the big thing. All right. We talked about Tiana's Bayou Adventure, which replaced Splash Mountain. That opens Friday. Officially to the public. It's been on cast member previews. It's been on annual pass and DVC. I've seen videos. The animatronics look amazing. Apparently, you get wetter than you did on Splash. Everybody's claiming that. I think it's just memory. You know, they did do some rehab on the track and things like that with the and with the logs. I don't know. I think it's just guess what closed on Monday?
What?
The Frontierland Shooting Arcade. The shooting gallery closed.
Open. I didn't even know that existed.
We did it when we were there with
the
grandkids. With not the arcade, the shooting gallery. Frontierland Shooting Gallery. We did it with Waylon and Harper. Yes, we did. It was free, in fact. It's been free since 2021. No more. Gone. It will become a DVC member lounge. Wow. That was an opening day attraction. It's another opening day attraction that's gone. Test Track closed a couple weeks ago. Rehab that may last up to 18 months. Don't know what's going to happen there. Not one of your favorites.
I've never ridden it, but no, it's not.
I mean, it's driving on the interstate, folks. It's pretty much, it's like trying to, I-4 is much more of a thrilling, scary experience than Test Track is. The final piece of the nearly 5-year transformation of Epcot has finally opened. All the walls are down. Communicore Hall, which was going to be this grand plaza that was going to be an indoor space for events and all this, and basically it turned into a lobby of a library. It's also where the character meet and greets are now.
Oh.
So
kind of like when you go into Magic, how on to the town hall you have meet and greets.
Yeah, yes, exactly. Yeah, that's basically what it is. But
sorry.
Yeah, all this great and grand things that we thought we were going to get. The only cool thing that probably came out of the whole thing was the water attraction. Moana. That's pretty cool. If you haven't seen that yet, that is pretty cool.
Yes.
The Moana thing, but it's small. It's not huge. It does feel kind of bigger. I mean, because the way they wind you around and all, but it's really not that much. We were supposed to get this great thing they were going to have for festivals and indoor facility. No, it turned into a whole thing. So no more walls in what's now known as World Celebration.
So are there walls anywhere now?
No, everything's done in Epcot. Everything's open now. The only other cool thing is the Walt statue. I mean, I will say that was I love those pictures we got with Walt, the Walt statue there with Spaceship Earth behind us. Construction finally began this week on the Little Mermaid live show at Hollywood Studios. Has been dark since the pandemic closure. They've already done casting. They're already in rehearsals. Now they're doing the construction. Supposed to be ready to run this fall. So we may get to see that when we're there if we're going in October.
Studios isn't on our list.
Oh, that's right. It's not. Yeah, Animal Kingdom and Magic Kingdom with them. That's right. That drone show, the Disney Dreams That Soar, I now have downloaded the theme, the theme for that on my phone. I like it. That's at Disney Springs. It's running through September 2nd, but when the wind blows, they don't do it, or they push it back. And finally, this year is the 50th anniversary of Hoop-Dee-Doo Musical Review.
I did see all the...
you saw the merch.
I saw the merch. I was like,
nothing hit me. I was wondering if you saw the merch. Okay, you did see the merch.
I saw it on TikTok.
I was a little disappointed by the merch, yeah. Still love that show. Thinking... What do we do it? I think that would be a cool. They would love that.
If we get an early seating.
Okay.
Maybe.
All right. Well, if we're looking at October or September, we got to book with August.
We have got to get.
We got to book everything.
I know. We got to make sure that our children are going to let us take their children.
That's true. Caroline, are we allowed to or not?
I know. I think Caroline's holding out because I think she wants to go.
She wants to go. All right. Well, anyway.
We did a trial run. We lasted 2 hours at water park with them the other day.
Oh, we would have gone longer at the water park. I think that was you.
Grandma was tired.
That was you. That wasn't me.
Well, no, I was just worried. It was getting hot, and
it was perfect time. We left because we. All right, so we didn't even talk about that. We were going to talk about it. We did take Harper and Waylon to H2OBX. Not the first time they have been, and not even the first time they've been with me. Well, no, because Harper wasn't here. I'd taken Waylon. Didn't even go to the water park last year.
Right.
But the year before.
Sam was correct. We were able to switch Harper's ticket to my ticket.
Yes. Yep.
So I now
All
have
clear?
a ticket, y'all. So if anyone wants to go to the water park, I'm good for about 2 hours.
Yeah, but if Sandy's there at the bar, I'm sure we can
Yeah.
we can kick it up. So
Hey, Miss Caroline.
hey, what are you eating? Oh, you're eating leftovers. Okay, well not
Caroline's
leftovers.
here.
Caroline's here. She's ducking
Hey, real quick, Caroline. So Dad and I were going to talk about renter etiquette. We're going to talk about some rent. So I was telling Dad how bad the house was today, and you said it's really not as bad as some of them are. But like the house today, what got me was I don't think those people, they were there for a week, and I don't think they ever swept the floor. Like after every meal, after everything. Like I'm not saying you should have the house clean. Like I know people are coming to clean it, but like you saw the piles of dirt and stuff. I'm like, the food alone was probably 3 days worth of food. Like there's a broom literally by the trash can. Like just sweep the floors, or what are some other things that take the trash out?
Yeah. I walked into a house this morning and there was a nice pair of underwear on the floor right when you walk in.
Well, I know everybody's got horror stories of some of the things they've found at houses.
But I mean, it's just common sense. Or like that one house we cleaned, like I think they had been making like margaritas or something, but like the berries had spilled all over the refrigerator. Like strawberry juice, it took me 30 minutes to clean up dried up strawberry juice. Like,
yeah,
you know,
It's
just
definitely gotten worse over the years because it used to not be like this. But
I mean, you
thank
know.
you, COVID.
I think people think because they're paying a cleaning fee, they're like, oh, whatever, the cleaning people do it, which is fine. Yes, there's a cleaning fee, but there's also like I don't even know how to explain it. Like, don't leave the entire beach in the bottom of the.
I'll say this. I don't think people realize here, and sometimes this comes from people who not normally vacation on the Outer Banks. They think, and I don't know how. I really don't know how it is in some of the other vacation destinations. I never really have checked or even thought about thinking about it. But a lot of the people that have come here in the last 4 years who had not come to the Outer Banks before, never thought about it, they are Ocean City and Rehoboth and New Jersey beaches. That's where they went. They came to the Outer Banks because, hey, we've never been here before. Everybody says it's great. It's a little different. We're going to try it. Many of them stopped coming because they didn't realize we didn't have boardwalks and amusement parks and that stuff. But I don't think they realize that people own these houses. These are not corporately owned properties.
I mean, one of the chairs was broken today, like the spindle.
Yeah, I don't think people realize, a lot of the vacationers realize, or at least the newer ones that haven't been coming for years, go to the same house, find out that these are actually privately owned homes that are managed by rental companies, or in many cases now Airbnb and things like that. They don't realize they're privately owned, but they don't even think about the house you're talking about here. That's Airbnb, right? I mean, people don't have a concept. I don't think they have a concept of the fact that these are actually people own their homes.
I don't really care, like, if someone owns it or a company owns it, you still treat it respectfully.
Right.
Anyway, so I'm just saying, people.
Homeowners are the worst renters of them all.
There, you heard it first on
on the podcast.
I would just say, like, even when we stayed at a hotel, I drove you all crazy, but I'm like, all right, everyone put all of your towels and it's just some of it.
That is one
to me,
thing,
you know. But anyway, it's
I'll say that
it's
we
been
are like
interesting.
really, always been very particular about it. And I think part of that's because we do it, because we've done it. What?
Caroline, I left stuff in the dishwasher. Did you empty it? Okay, I'll empty it when because they didn't even run the dishwasher. They had everything in there, but they didn't run it.
Oh,
That's a big thing right now. People are not completing the checkout things. Strip your beds, take your trash out. That's all I care about.
Right.
I'll clean your toilets, but
do the things we ask you to do. Okay.
Go see grandma.
Yeah. But we have always been very, very cognizant of doing those things. I won't lie. We like every time it's like, okay, they want we know for the most part they want all the towels in the tub. It makes it easier. Now, sometimes there will actually be places that say, don't put them in the tub, we want them here. But for the most part, when we stay at a hotel, we always take the towels we use, put them in the tub when we're done, when we're checking out. And and straight the beds, we'll do it. Just because we know we know how much time it takes, how much time you've got for turnaround.
Well, let's be real. We're usually like running out after the checkout time, so we're trying to we're putting them behind.
Yeah, sometimes not.
True.
Sometimes we're not. Sometimes not.
Anyway, we did switch gears just because Caroline was here.
Yeah, Caroline was walked in. But yeah,
back to OBX Water Park. It was really nice. It was very nice. That was clean. Of course, the kids had a good time.
A little bit of debris in the kiddie pool.
Yeah.
I was like, where's a rake? I need a rake.
But see, I wouldn't have, I thought that too, but it was the...
It was a debris. It was just it was a tree. It was plant debris.
No, it was mulch. I wouldn't be putting mulch so close to the pool.
That is true. That is one thing.
That's what it was. I would have been maybe done rocks versus.
Yeah, I mean, I will say this: Water Country was always notorious for the mulch too.
So it did have the mulch in there.
That's a cost
all right.
thing. Yeah.
Harper was Little Miss Independent.
Uh-huh.
We get to the lazy river, and she had to have her
life jacket.
So she and I walked back across the park to get her life jacket. And then she didn't understand why she couldn't just like put a tube around her and let her.
And it is a shame. That's the one thing about the lazy rivers. They have the open tubes. They don't have tubes in the bottom, so you can't just. And there's safety reasons for that. It's the same reason they have
she was
clear
cracking
tubes.
me up.
Yeah.
She didn't like that. She
Right.
didn't want that.
No.
And then but wait, they did good. They really
they did
did do good. And they have like a mermaid there. I've been meaning to get on there.
Yeah, Mermaid Mondays. They do it every Monday.
Oh, I meant to get on because there was someone taking pictures.
Yes.
So Harper was scared of her, but then she got to the bottom of the slide and she peeked around, and I think the girl got some pictures of her. She looked really cute, but it was fun. And then the food, we got chicken tenders, and they were like real chicken, like big pieces of chicken. They were good. They were very good. And pretzel.
Yep.
Waylon, we've talked about this before, that you like salt. Like you like salt. I do not like salt. So you got a pretzel, and Waylon like took a bite, and he's like, oh. And so I said, you want Grandma to take off all the salt? He said, yeah. And so as soon as I took off all the salt off the pretzel, Harper went and grabbed the salt pellets and literally just put a handful of salt in her mouth.
Mine. Yeah.
I was like, yo, you're like your peepaw. But anyway, the kids were good. They were good.
Yeah.
And we had fun.
We timed it perfectly because we did 2 hours, worked out because it was the one day we had storms. We had the storms in the morning. We caught a window. And as we were walking through the exit gates, the announcement came on. Ray Turner's voice, by the way, at Dixie. He's the voice of H2OBX. I don't know how he got that gig through Soundwaves. I'm still jealous of that, having that gig. So yeah, I'll take some voice work anytime y'all want. I might even do it for a pass. But the announcement came on. They were closing all the attractions because of lightning in the area, and they ended up closing for the day because we got deluged.
Yeah.
So.
But
anyway,
it was fun.
That was fun.
It was fun.
Yeah. All right.
And the kids were like the whole way to the water park. They were in the back seat talking about it.
They were looking forward to it.
And you kept saying, just wait till we go to Disney. They were fun. They're like,
wait.
are we at the water park? And,
Yeah.
you know, anyway, we had a good day. So it was a good day.
We did, and we will do some more of that. Real quick, Taylor in London. I'll go ahead and give away the thumbnail. Go ahead. Yeah, you were saying?
It's just the whole thing. That's just like, let's just say I was very, very happy. You were happy. I can't get enough of it.
You want to see what the thumbnail of the show is going to be this week?
What's that? Who is that?
So I put our pictures over them
Oh.
when he's doing the brush. I couldn't get anyone with when he's waving. When after they take the one outfit change, that was the one I wanted, but I thought that was the better one. So that's going to be the show thumbnail.
Yeah, I just think it's I know everyone gets tired of me talking about Taylor, but I just think it's an amazing thing to see two people who are comfortable in their skin, who are comfortable with the people they're okay being with. He's okay that Taylor is like this billionaire woman she's amazing on all these ways, and he lifts her up and she lifts him up, and there's not a competition.
Literally lift her up.
Yeah. But I mean, it's not a competition. And Taylor loves, I think I did figure this out just today or yesterday. When I was in high school and you started reading like the Scarlet Letter and all the symbolism, I am the Scarlet Letter, the Great Gatsby, like I am like in book club. All my friends are like, oh, here goes Emily and her symbolism. Like I freaking love symbolism. And the symbolism of her singing, The Smallest Man That Ever Lived about Maddie Healy. And then, and she, by the way, has never said that's who it's about, but everyone thinks that's who it's about. And then how the next song in the set is I Can Do It With a Broken Heart, which means we didn't know when the Eras Tour started that she had just broken up and she had a broken heart. And the way this goes is Travis carries her into her new era, the symbolism of him carrying her into her new era and putting the color back in her cheeks and cheering her on. I don't know. It's just, I get all giddy about it and I love it. And yes, I'm one of those 50-year-old women who is just taken over with Taylor Swift and Travis Kelce and their love and their joy and the goodness they do in the world. And, go for it. I love it.
We're having fun with it. That's the other thing about it. We're having fun. That's the whole point of entertainment.
Yeah, it's definitely.
And the
I'll
haters
be honest,
out
y'all,
there, especially there's the generational thing. It's really aggravating. It's like, y'all acted the same way over the Beatles. Y'all acted the same way over Elvis. Get over it.
I mean, there was a Beatle at her concert.
Come on, Paul. Sir Paul's there.
There was like a king, basically, I mean, there was
the next two kings
I mean, there. Amazing. And it's the first time she's ever posted a picture of her significant other on social media with her and the future kings. And
there's that.
I mean, it's like, I don't know. And she's in the city where, I don't know. I think it was just amazing. It's full of symbolism, full of it all. And in the end, it's just two people.
And we should have taken advantage of the tickets and gone.
Yeah.
Prices.
I know. You can't get a ticket anywhere now for less than $1,300. That was before Travis got on stage. I was looking on night 2, like, okay, can I work? I had my calendar out. I was trying to make it happen that we could go to any concert. And that was before Travis. I can't even imagine what the tickets are now with everyone hoping he'll show up. So, I mean,
he's going to be kind of busy here in about a month.
He is.
Yeah.
But, I mean, I think it's, it's just amazing. So anyway, yay, go Taylor, go Travis. I'm so jealous. The other thing is 3 nights, 88,000, 90,000, 270,000 people. Those are just the ones in the concert, not outside.
They made
not outside.
And Travis made a point on their show today. They played there in 2007. No, how many years ago they played there? It was 88,000. It was
80,000.
Yeah, 80,000 for that, and they were just cheering for
an entire team.
The team,
not just one person.
Just one person. Yeah. So.
Now Stephanie and I do have a plan.
Okay.
We could be the beer girls at a concert.
Yeah, because there's a whole thing about that. You can actually work the concessions of these things. A lot of community groups work the concessions at these venues.
I do it.
I'm sure that waiting list now has gone
the beer girls on the floor at Wembley night 2 were having a blast.
Oh, I'm sure.
And the line wasn't that long.
All right. Okay.
Anyway, it was great.
All right, and another thing that's going to be great,
the Roper Romp.
Yeah, that's right. It's coming up faster than you realize.
I can't give it all away, but my caftan has come. Waiting on the wig, the glasses, and the jewelry.
All right, so the Roper Romp. What are we talking about when we talk about the Roper Romp? What is it?
Come and knock on our door at the first Roper Romp through downtown Elizabeth City on Saturday, August 10th from 2 to 5 p.m., benefiting the Kelsey's Hope Foundation. Enjoy the downtown breweries and local establishments as we dress up as Mrs. Roper or any character from Three's Company. Romp around Elizabeth City and enjoy your favorite beverages. No ticket is needed. Find the QR codes that will be posted at all the downtown sites to make your donation to Kelsey's Hope. providing hope to families who have children suffering from cancer by offering support for trips and gifts that might otherwise be unattainable, dedicated to raising awareness and funds to support childhood cancer research and support the education of healthcare providers with an annual nursing scholarship. For more details, search the Kelsey's Hope Roper Romp event page on Facebook.
All right, and we will have more about that coming up at samwalkerobxnews.com. We're going to get some things worked up on that to your this weekend. I got to get that QR code generated too. So, all right, more on the way. Ready to dive into something new? Caribbean Pools and Spas, the official pool and spa service company of the Sam and M podcast, is now hiring service professionals for the 2024 season and beyond. Caribbean Pools and Spas is looking for dedicated individuals who enjoy being outdoors and want to create unforgettable experiences for our customers. With outstanding pay, instant incentives, flexible weekly schedules, hands-on training, and full support from the great Caribbean Pools and Spas management team that'll back you up. Routes are available right now from Corolla to South Nags Head and everywhere in between. Call today, 252-480-2900. That's 252-480-2900. Or drop an email to alex@caribbeanobx.com. That's alex@caribbeanobx.com. Whether you're an experienced pro or just starting out, Caribbean is the best pool and spa service company to work for on the Outer Banks. I should know. I work for them too and love it. Join our team and make a splash with the official pool and spa service company of the Sam and M podcast, Caribbean Pools and Spas.
And thanks to Miles Carpet Cleaning. Start the summer off right with clean carpets, rugs, and upholstery. Call Miles Carpet Cleaning and get it all looking and smelling fresh like summer morning. Serving Currituck in the Outer Banks, the Miles Carpet Cleaning family has been cleaning things up on both sides of the water for the last 8 years. Their $99 special can't be beat. Get 3 rooms and a hallway cleaned to perfection, including an orange scent carpet deodorizer and Scotch Guard for just $99 from Miles Carpet Cleaning. Call now, 252-207-6707. Find more great offers by following Miles Carpet Cleaning on Facebook. Robert Miles and his family will take care of you like you're one of the family. Forget the rest. Call the best. Miles Carpet Cleaning, 252-207-6707. That's 252-207-6707.
You're getting to feel like a pro with that one.
Please stand clear of the doors. Por favor, manténganse alejado de las puertas.
All right, let's go for a run. Yeah, we were going for a run. Let's go for a run. Okay. OBX Running Company got their 5Ks and 1 milers. TheOBXRunningCompany.com. Don't forget about the Lighthouse, which is every Wednesday at 8 o'clock. That goes on through September 11th. They resume that on Wednesday. That's at the Whalehead Club in Corolla. Also, you got the beach runs on Thursday, July 11th and August 8th at 8 a.m. at Jeanette's Pier. Of course, they had the first one of June today. Then on Thursday, July 25th and August 22nd at 8 a.m. at the Epstein Beach Access in Nags Head.
Village of Nags Head, Thursday, July 18th, August 15th, 8 a.m. behind the Outer Banks Mall. Kennekeet Shores in Avon, Friday, June 21st through August 9th, 8 a.m., Sun Realty in Avon. The Outer Banks Brewing Station Independence 1 mile beer run on Sunday, June 30th, 2024, limited to 125 participants.
That is, of course, this coming Sunday, and then July 4th at the Killable Hills Town Hall is the Freedom 5K and 1 miler. Starts at 7:30 a.m. and then the Little Sparkler quarter-mile fun run at 8:10 a.m. And our friends at Barrier Island Group have got their big run coming up, too.
Outer Banks Running Club, Rundown 5K, Friday, June. That's already happened.
Oh, yeah, no.
Never mind.
You didn't get that one.
Barrier Island
Yes.
Support Group. I wondered why you said that and skipped that. Barrier Island Group for the 4th, Wednesday, July 3rd at 7 a.m. 4 mile run through Kennekeet Shores in Avon, Hatteras Island Meals, OBX Buddies in Chimicamaco.
She messed it up.
Now you got me all. Chicacam.
Come
Did you
on.
say it?
Come on. Chickamacamaco. There you go.
Chickamacamaco Life Saving Station. BearIslandGroup.com.
That's who it all benefits, by the way. I need to put that on. Well, I guess no. This is the last time we'll do that one. And then there is, of course, the Outer Banks sporting events with the 16th Killer Dunes. That's the 2-mile run on Jockeys Ridge in the morning, July 4th. And all benefits the Friends of Jockeys Ridge.org. All right. What's coming up at SamWalkerOBXNews.com? Well, we got the Lost Colony, of course, Monday through Saturday. 8:30 p.m. through August 24th at the Waterside Theater at Fort Raleigh National Historic Site on Roanoke Island. And, of course, they have select nights. They also have their pre-show with the Native American pre-show. That's also a pretty cool thing. And a lot of other ancillary programming. No, you're not impressed me when you're using ancillary. No. Okay. They've got that going on as well.
The 2024 Mariners Wharf Film Festival, downtown Elizabeth City, each Tuesday in June and July.
The weekly Avon Farmers Markets, those are back each Tuesday through September 10th.
The town of Kill Devil Hills First Flight Farmers Markets at Aviation Park every Tuesday from 9 a.m. to 1 p.m. through August 13th.
Join the Corolla Wild Horse Fund every Wednesday this summer for Mustang Mornings at the Farm from 10 until 2. That's at the Betsy Dowdy Equine Center located at 102 Young Rider Lane in North Grandy.
The Tri-Villages Market is back at Camp Hatteras Campground in Waves on Wednesdays, 9 a.m. to 1 p.m. through September 25th.
Corolla Cork and Craft, you can check that out every Wednesday evening at the Whalehead Club through September the 11th.
The Acoustic Sunset Wind Down with live music and food trucks every Thursday through September 26th at Sanctuary Vineyards. Proceeds benefit a variety of nonprofit organizations.
And in fact, they've been kicking it to the Corolla Wild Horse Fund over this week and next week and a couple of weeks because of everything that's gone on with the last couple of weeks. Let's see. Dowdy Park, you've got the Farmers Market in Ag's Head there each Thursday through August the 29th.
The North Carolina Beach Buggy Association will hold its second Adopt a Highway.
You've got the old one. How'd you get up with the old one? Yeah, that's last week's.
Oh.
So pick it up at, you need to pick it up here.
Dare County Library?
No, keep going. Arts of the Albemarle. Pick it up here on the Arts of the Albemarle.
Don't you just love it, y'all? Don't you love it?
Yeah.
I don't even see Arts.
Keep going. All right, I'll pick it up. The 2020, Get Ready to Dance the Night Away.
Okay, that's what I was
There you
say.
go. That's where we're at on the script. At Arts of the Albemarle's new monthly series, that's the Fourth Friday Social Dance. Join Chuck Wills every fourth Friday. That's this Friday, June 28th, for a night of social dancing brought to you in conjunction with Arts of the Albemarle, and it's at the AOA's Madron Studio.
The Kitty Hawk Police Department's annual Kids Fishing Tournament is this Saturday, June 29th from 8 a.m. to 1 p.m. at the Kitty Hawk Fishing Pier.
The 2024 Ping Pong Down Paradise Plunge at H2OBX. That is this Sunday at 4 o'clock. You can win a $500 cash and 2 season passes. And it all benefits the Albemarle Area United Way. I've got 4 tickets for us. Bought them today. The winner does not have to be present to win. You can get as many balls as you like ahead of time and be notified of winning if you can't make it. Buy them online through Saturday or be at H2OBX on Sunday. You can buy your tickets in person. They're just $5 each.
Cape Hatteras National Seashore is offering a new and unique guided tour program at the historic Little Kinnikee Life Saving Station, just north of Avon, starting this Friday, June 28th, and held each Friday through Labor Day weekend at 3:30 p.m.
Reminder that no fishing license is required for anybody who wants to go out and cast a line on July 4th from midnight to 11:59 p.m. That applies to residents and visitors, too. You must still follow all the fishing regulations, though, including length and daily possession limits and bait and tackle restrictions.
First Friday in downtown Manio and in downtown Elizabeth City is next Friday, July 5th. Check Meet Me in Manio Facebook page and the Elizabeth City Downtown Inc. Facebook page for full details.
College of the Albemarle's Performing Arts Center hosts Yesterday, a tribute to the Beatles. They'll be coming on July 13th at 7:30 p.m.
And get all the details about the fireworks and Independence Day celebrations at northeastern North Carolina on the Outer Banks as Boom Goes the Banks at Sam Walker OBX News.
All right, we got it for you there. So, yep, July 4th is here. You're working July 4th, right?
I am. And then that weekend.
Yeah. So, I don't even know. I will say this. Having where we have, and we will have a July 4th show, right? We'll record on July 3rd.
Yeah.
Okay. The one thing about it, we love hosting here because of our view of Corolla. But I'll be honest with you. You can only watch that show inside. Because invariably, even if the wind stays up, the mosquitoes just come out.
I just told Stephanie today that we weren't doing anything.
Yeah, we're not going to do it. We are not having anything. It is brutal. As much as we love to host stuff on July 4th here because of the site we've got at the house and to be able to watch the fireworks in Corolla, it's just not an enjoyable experience. It's great having everybody here, great doing the cookout and all that stuff. But, man, when the sun goes down and it's 9, I mean, what time is it now? It's 10 o'clock. We're doing the show.
That's why I'm yawning.
At 9 o'clock, 9:20 when the fireworks, whatever time it is, dusk. Yeah. You got to bring the off. You need to bring, like, the whole bathe in a gallon of it. Oh, and pro tip, when you go swimming, don't lather up with all the sunscreen. It just washes right off when you get in the pool, and it ends up with this nice scum line all over the pool. All right, that's going to do it for the show. Brought to you by StatelinePowerWash.com, Miles Carpet Cleaning, Harlow Photography, Caribbean Pools and Spas, CoinJet Catering Company, and CMIT Solutions of the Outer Banks. Thanks, everybody. Make sure you like, follow, subscribe, hit the bell, and share. Hit us up on the DMs. We'll see you next time right here on the Sam
and M
Podcast. Bye.
Bye.